Namaste, and welcome to day 12 of the Ready Steady Shimmy Challenge. The RSS bundle pack is still available on studiobanjara.com. If you're finding the shimmies a little bit challenging and feel like you're not quite there, I would suggest learning the shimmies progressively in a structured format so that you can benefit from the technical breakdown and actually bring a qualitative difference to your shimmies. That being said, I applaud everybody's effort and I think you're all doing a spectacular job with the resources that you have, with the training that you have, and really putting your best foot forward. I'm sending you all my love for this journey because we still have quite a way to go. We're not even halfway there yet. All right, now, today's shimmy also, like I said, progressively it does get a little bit more intense. So let's go down to the breakdown of a footwork technique that is called pas de bourrée or step ball change. And there are different ways that it's executed in different dancing styles. It exists in pretty much every dancing style. So we'll just look into how we're going to do it here. So we're going to take our, we're going to angle this to the diagonal. The right foot's going to go back. The left's going to come back to it. And then the right's going to come forward. Okay, so the breakdown as such is right back, left to the right, right forward. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on this breakdown. So I'm going to go right back, left up, right down. Now, if you can add levels to this, it's great, which means that you could do a little bit of plie, a little releve on the balls of the feet, and a plie, soft knees. But if you feel that's too much, you could simply just go same height, same level, and that's fine too. If you can change levels, that would be great, and it would kind of up the challenge a little bit. Now, we are going to work with our drop shimmies, our oblique shimmies, which we already got acquainted with, just, a few days back. And we want to kind of have that comfort level, like we did with the breakdown of the chest circles and the footwork. We want to make sure that we're comfortable with this drop shimmy. It's not an Egyptian, okay? It's not an Egyptian, it's not a knee shimmy. It's a shimmy that's coming from the obliques and has a very different texture and visual. So we're going to have our drop shimmies along with the pas de bourrée. So down, up, down. Now you want to make sure that the quality doesn't change even if the level goes up and down, okay? So the simplest one is to just go with the feet like that, yeah? But remember that the technique is right foot back, left goes back to the right, and then right comes front. If you do it on the left, it's left foot back, right comes back to the left, left foot front. So a lot of times people get confused in the footwork, and if you get confused in the footwork, then you just get stuck at the combo, right? So go back, stop, watch the footwork, get that right, and only then progressively go up from there. And I'm adding my drop shimmy to it. Now, obviously, you'll feel that there's a challenge increase when you lift up onto releve, because now the knees and the structure and the way that the legs are at that present moment is very different, which means that you need to access the shimmies a little bit differently as you would when your feet were nicely flat on the ground or when your knees were a little bent, because now you're accessing the shimmies differently because the level is changing, okay? So not only are we going to do that, we also want to bring our body wave in, the reverse body wave, so down to up. So the body wave goes from the hip into the chest. Now which part of the pas de bourrée is that happening? I'm going down, down to up, down, and then step the left, step the right. So I'm going to go, pull it back a little bit. So once again, right foot back with the body wave left to the right, right forward, step left, step right. Now your weight is on the right, you're taking the left back, right to the left with the body wave, left forward, step right, step left. Now I'm going to take it forward 2 times, but the same thing can simply be done going backwards in case you don't have space. So you just go back, up, down, step back, back and down, step forward, step forward. So whether you go forward or back, the same feet will move, and that's just simply for a better usage of the space. So what am I going to focus on now? Drop shimmies. So drop shimmy, drop shimmy, drop shimmy, 3/4, 3/4. The 3/4 goes 1 to 3, 1 to 3, and then the opposite leg is free. So drop, shimmy, drop, shimmy, drop, shimmy, 3/4, 3/4. Okay, this is the 3/4 on the down, which we've already worked with. So it's a continuous drop shimmy on the pas de bourrée, and then as you step, you're doing 1 3/4 on one step and another 3/4 on the other step. Ah! I know it's a little bit challenging, but it is the Ready Steady Shimmy challenge. So, you know, it has to be exciting. It has to push you. It has to kind of make you feel a little bit like this too. Okay, so let's do this once again. So we go drop shimmy, drop shimmy, drop shimmy, suhirzaki kind of 3/4. Yeah, so this is more like the drop kind of 3/4. Yeah, all right. So once again, let's try this both sides. So we go drop shimmy, drop shimmy, drop shimmy, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, drop shimmy, drop shimmy, drop shimmy, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Now I'm just going forward and back depending on what kind of space you have. You can choose to go either forward 2 times, back 2 times, or once forward, once back. Remember, the footwork stays the same. I'm not going to be doing any arms for this challenge, this particular one. I just want you to keep them stable because I want you to really focus your attention on the quality of the drop shimmy, the footwork, the 3 steps, as well as the body wave in the reverse direction, and then the 3/4 on the down with the 2 steps. So it's already quite a bit. Yeah, it's already quite a bit, and it is going to test you. Endurance, mind, control, multitasking, it is going to kind of test you in that sense. So let's listen to the music and see how it comes along. All right. So I'm going to keep the timing off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay? 5, 6, let's try it. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what I'm doing also, I realize, which is kind of helpful if you don't have any space, and it just happened naturally and it felt pretty good as well, was to go back up here and then step on the spot. So if you find that the challenge of going forward and back is too much, that too you can change by simply stepping on the spot, but stepping, yeah? So that you have the feet free to then alternate to the other side. So yeah, the level can be skipped if it's too challenging for you, and the forward back walk too can be simplified. So that's a simplified version for those who prefer it. Okay, let's try again. Just keep your hands nice and stable. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Whew. Challenge going up, and if you keep continuing it, that's where the endurance test is. To keep going and also working out the legs at the same time, working those shimmies, working in space. It's quite a bit. It's quite a challenge. Have a wonderful time with this one. Practice, go deep into it, keep posting those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.